And welcome back to For Such a Time as This. The place where there is no such thing. There is no such thing as a silent witness. Want to go over a few texts. What's going on now is it's in the news is many people are starting to comment on Israel. What does the Bible say about Israel? Shall we bless Israel? Should we bless Israel? Who is Israel? Is Israel really Israel? Well, I want to show this text here at the beginning of our clip. Genesis 12, starting at verse 2, I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you, and I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing, and I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. Look at 12 and 13, because I'm going to show you a clip with Tucker Carlson and Kirk Cameron. Kirk Cameron now is weighing in with his theological expertise. But I want you to look at Genesis 12, 2 and 3. Look at it. He's talking to Abraham, but within the discourse with Abraham, he starts off by saying, I'm going to make you into a great nation. Right? Your name will be blessed. Verse 3, those who bless you, and whoever blesses you, I will bless, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all the peoples on earth will be blessed through you, through the nation of Israel, which ultimately will be the Messiah. In the two verses ingrained in that blessing, I do believe is the nation of Israel. And so there's some debate on whether or not he was just talking about Abraham or he was just talking about the nation of Israel. No, I think it's the nation of Israel. You can look at the Old Testament. A lot of the things pertaining to that was applied to the nation of Israel. So let me play this clip. Kirk Cameron, Tucker Carlson asked a question, and Kirk Cameron actually weighs in. Let's play the clip.
We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel.
I know the verse that Tucker Carlson is talking about in Genesis actually doesn't say Israel. It says that those who bless you, Abraham, this was before Israel, will be blessed by God, and those who curse you, Abraham, will be cursed by God. Jesus demystifies who the children of Abraham actually are, and Paul absolutely clarifies it. For not all who are born into the nation of Israel are truly members of God's people. Well, that sounds like it contradicts what Ted Cruz just said. Being descendants of Abraham doesn't make them truly Abraham's children. It sounds like he's saying not all of Israel is really Israel just because they're Jewish. Israel didn't have a nation or a land to call their own for almost 2,000 years since the destruction of the temple in the year 70 AD. The nation of Israel was recreated through some political operatives after World War II. So in that almost 2,000 year period, what did it even mean to bless Israel or to curse Israel? There was no Israel per se. I think the scripture makes it clear that it's about whether you're blessing or cursing the true children of Abraham, those who believe the promises of the gospel.
Okay, I get what he's I get what he's saying, but there is a distinction between the New Testament church and the distinction between the physical descendants of Abraham, which in the New Testament, according to Paul, is called Israel. It's still Israel. Just a few verses, Romans 9:2, Paul is talking about the nation of Israel as it pertains to salvation. He says, Romans 9:2, I have great sorrow and unceasing anguish in my heart. Why, Paul? For I could wish that I myself were cursed and cut off from Christ for the sake of my people, those of my own race, the people of Israel. I'm sorry, the church never becomes Israel. The church is God's covenant people, yes. the church is God's covenant people. Granted, I'll give you that. But at no point is the church Israel. No, never is. Never is. That was Romans 9. He then continues in Romans 10. Look at this. Brothers and sisters, my heart's desire and prayer to God for the Israelites is that they may be saved. Yes, they are wayward. They are sons of God, but they're rebellious sons, right? For the Israelites, that they may be saved. For I testify about them that they are zealous for God, but their zeal is not based on knowledge. Clearly, in Romans 10, he's talking about the nation of Israel, the physical descendants of Abraham, not the church. The church is never Israel. He talks about the church parallel with the nation of Israel. He continues. Since they, Israelites, since they did not know the righteousness of God and sought to establish their own, they did not submit to God's righteousness. Christ is the culmination of the law so that they may be righteousness for everyone who believes, i.e. the church, of which at the beginning most of them were Jews, Israelites. But at no point is Israel. At no point is the church called Israel and Israel called the church. Sorry, Kurt. Now, going back to the question again, should we support Israel at all cost? No, we don't. When Israel promotes LGBTQ like they do in Tel Aviv, no, we do not support Israel. When Israel does things that go against God and the scriptures, i.e., reject the Messiah, of course we don't. We don't support Israel. Israel is a rebellious son under God's judgment. I do believe that. But you and I know, even if you have children, we love them. Even if they're rebellious, nobody else better mess with them. And in that sense, I do believe in what I showed you in Genesis, bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. Yes, that's what any parent would do, even to a rebellious child. Are they God's people? Is Israel God's people? No. They've rejected their Messiah. The church is God's people. But Israel is still God's son. Rebellious son, but God's son. And let me tell you this. I'm not cursing Israel. No, no, no,